My boy Neil deGrasse, the Tyson. I'm not gonna lie, when I was a kid for the longest time, I thought Neil deGrasse Tyson and the show Degrassi had something to do with each other, and I just didn't know why. I was like, is he like a producer? Or like, I don't get why they have the same kind of name. Don't get me wrong, I was like 9 or 10 when I thought this, but I was convinced. Now, obviously, I know completely separate, right? Degrassi, wheelchair Jimmy, where Drake started. Neil deGrasse Tyson, cool, smart black guy. Very inspirational to me because you don't see many cool, smart black guys, right? It'd be also cool if one day I saw a cool, smart, light skinned guy like me, you know. But I'll be the one to put on for us. It's okay, guys. I just won't take an IQ test anytime soon. But I'll put on for us for the game. I'm gonna watch these videos. I'm gonna get my knowledge up. You're gonna catch me on Jeopardy. I'm gonna be a 30-time champion. Knock on wood, because I don't want to jinx it, of course. But it's a fact. But right now we're about to have Neil. He's gonna talk to actually another, I believe, scientist or physicist, his friend. And they're gonna tell us what their thoughts are after humans, what possibilities we have after humans. My thought after humans, low key, at the rate we're going right now, I think directly after humans there's robots. You know what I mean? Like there's two options to me. Like directly after humans, we cause our own demise through AI and robot revolution. I think that is very possible. Secondary option, right? Some type of catastrophe that takes out the human race, and then life just like low key restarts. And I think some humanoid esque race comes back, but obviously not the same. Probably something more aquatic based, if we're being honest, if a catastrophe happened. But let's get right into this video. So I have words. Let's hit the bong so you get right into this video. Brain failed there for a second. Might have fuck with my headphones on. Let's get right into it.
All right, so this is Vexonar who says, "Greetings, Dr.
What
Tyson."
is who?
Vexonar.
Vexonar, okay.
Who says,
Vexonar.
"Greetings, Dr. Tyson and Lord Nice. What are you putting in your time capsule for the next generation to open?"
Ooh, so.
Yeah.
So.
Go ahead.
So starting off with just the time caps for the next generation, which for me, I don't even know what I would put in for a time cap for next generation. They'll probably have a much more like philosophical take on it, just like from a scientific lens. For me, it'd be like a picture of me and my cat. That's really all I can think of right now.
I just got to say this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a book written on this. I forgot that.
Ooh, monster dildo. That's another one. I think they would fuck with that. Just kind of like a surprise. I would like set it up too, kind of like a see now here we go. I got it. If I had a time capsule, right, bottom of it, picture of my cat, me and my cat Smudge, right, but it's gonna be my cat Smudge with his tongue out and me going ah, right. Then the main part of it is you open it like this, like a peanut brittle thing, where a snake pops out, but it's a monster dildo. I think that'd be a great time capsule to leave our next generation.
The name of it, forgive me, I don't remember the author.
Mm-hmm.
But there's nothing less interesting to a subsequent generation than an earlier generation's time capsule.
And that's what I mean, bro. They would probably think it's hilarious if I do a peanut brittle monster dildo. They'd be like, bro, niggas from the past were fucking funny, bro. And that's what they really need to know. They can get the rest of it from, like, digging up bones and shit.
Wow.
And the evidence of this is Nobody remembers where any of the time capsules are buried. There's ceremony. There's the mayor speaks, and then as things move on, and culture advances and technology advances, no one cares what your sorry ass from 40 years ago thought was modern.
Right.
And
Exactly.
Well, 40 years ago, I feel like isn't long enough for it to be like interesting historically. Like 40 years ago, you talk to someone that was alive. You know what I mean? I don't need to go look at something from 40 years ago. Talk to someone that was there. You know what I mean? Or like go read something from like somebody that was there. You know what I mean? Like that type of shit. But like once it hits like 150, 200 years, right? There's nobody alive from even around when that was happening. It's a bit more interesting. It's a bit more interesting. And I feel like the longer the peanut brittle dildo time capsule sits, the funnier the joke gets. Like imagine it's like 1,000 years later they find the time capsule, boom, dildo to the face. They'd be fucked up, bro. They'd be fucked up about it. They'd be like, we found this crazy artifact, boom, dildo to the face. And there'd be someone there that would understand the comedy and they would die laughing. Absolutely just die laughing.
Oh, look at this, a phonograph.
I was in Flushing Meadow, near the Unisphere.
Okay.
Tell everybody what the Unisphere is.
It's the thing outside of the old
That looks cool.
World's Fair Stadium. It's a big giant globe, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's the one that it's what anyone thinks of when they think of the Flushing Park.
Yeah.
Okay. It's Earth. U.S. Steel created this for the World Fair, and there are these 3 rings around it, evocative of John Glenn's 3 orbits around the Earth.
I did not know that.
I'm just saying. So there I am. This is maybe 15 years ago. I'm just sitting on a bench. I forgot why I was there.
This is why I gotta stop smoking, because I want to be able to remember stuff from 15 years ago. I'm gonna get now, 15 years ago for me is like when I'm 7, but like 15 years from now, I want to be able to remember this. So maybe I need to chill out a little bit.
Well, I don't remember. Forgive me. I don't remember why I was sitting on a bench in Flushing Meadow.
Okay.
I don't live in Queens. Usually I'm just driving through Queens.
Okay.
But I'm sitting there, and I look down, and under the brush.
That's how all scientists' stories start. Scientists' stories start. Like, all my science teachers did the same shit. They're like, I was just sitting in a park, and then suddenly I was looking around, and the leaf fell next to me, and I was like, gravity. Isaac Newton.
I parted from. Here is the time capsule from 1965. It was like a time capsule buried in that spot. No one cared.
And they just put a bench on the top of it.
No one cared.
Nobody gave a damn.
There's no memorial around it, no ceremony, nothing. Exactly. We have a time capsule for the Rose Center here. And they asked me, what do I want to put in the time capsule? So I thought about it. I said, okay, I'll tell you what I put in it. I put a Metro card in it.
Oh, and guess what? That's a good thing to put in it because they don't exist anymore. So you were ahead of your time.
Oh, yeah. So I put in a Metro card. I think I put in an iPod.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And
Metro card's a good idea because it'll give them idea, like people in the future, like idea of how we traveled at one point.
Interesting.
An iPod for like how we listen to music or communicate.
This was modern stuff.
I'm trying to take it from a scientist lens, like what he was thinking, why he would put it in there.
Right.
At the time, we were all excited about it, but who cares?
Right. Because like both of those things are non-existent now.
They're non-existent, and no one wants
and
one.
Nobody wants one.
No one cares about them. No one wants one. We moved on.
Right.
So
it really is just such a small blip in time to have a time capsule of. Like imagine it did somehow get like again 1,000 years from now, and they find it and they're like a Metro card. They must have been using with this Metro and buses for hundreds of years, and it's like the Metro system is kind of fucked up, honestly. I mean, it'd be better if we improved it and it was more effective for everyone to use, and like if we had better public transport in the U.S. in all facets, life overall would improve tenfold. But the fact everyone needs to buy their own personal car and get gas and do all this extra is just It's just another expense on top of already expensive life that people have to live, which is kind of bullshit if you ask me. I'm just saying, but like he said, people don't use Metro cards or anything like that anymore. It's nothing.
For me, time capsules, though they mean well, I think are one of the greatest misplaced investment of our.
Where Metro cards for subways, even then, we switched over to phones to get in and out of it. Still, I feel like my point stands.
Attempt to communicate with the future.
Okay. That's very cool.
I don't want to be victim of that.
I don't, right.
So no, I'm putting
nothing in it. I'm putting the transcript of every speech given by President Trump. Just the transcript. No audio and no, just the transcript.
Just the words.
Just the words.
Okay.
So that they could read it and go, what the? What the?
Words
What?
of the most powerful person in the world.
Exactly. The most powerful man in the world said these words. Okay? Let's see it. Thomas says this. Dr. Tyson, Lord Nice, greetings from Hungary.
Hungary, love it.
Yeah, way to go. In an earlier episode, Dr. Tyson said that mathematically, the horizon of the universe has all the same properties as the event horizon of a black hole. That got me thinking, if our universe would be a black hole, knowing that gravity has no limits on range, could the continuous falling in of matter into our black hole universe explain accelerating expansion of our universe? And if that would be the case, is there any possible way to detect such matter, since it would be at the edge of our known universe? Thank you for your...
So I feel like what he's basically asking is our universe being built because it's being sucked, because matter is being sucked in from another dimension, which then theoretically would also mean if we go into a black hole, we're going to another dimension. I'm just saying.
Your work.
That would be true. Good question. That would be true if we were not expanding exponentially.
Right.
Okay, so the fabric of the universe is expanding, and because of that, there's nothing falling in.
Right.
It's taking it with it out
exactly.
to the edges.
Yes.
So,
Yeah,
but if we were not that way, we just had our horizon, an object moving could just kind of cross our horizon and show up. And it'll just show up. Okay, if it moves in that way. Or you wait enough time, I should say that differently. Wait enough time, that horizon washes over the next set of galaxies that are sitting there waiting to be seen by you. Because right now the horizon is 14 billion light years away. Wait a billion years. Then it's 15 billion. That's a whole extra universe that's in your horizon. You know the scariest day of them all will be?
Right.
If I'm being so honest, I did not fully understand what he just said.
You wait another billion years, and there's no new galaxies to reveal themselves. It meant you reach the actual edge of the universe.
Yes. Not just the observable universe, but the edge
of the whole universe itself.
Right.
That's a scary day right there.
That's
Why is that a scary day though? Like when the universe stops expanding? I mean, what happens? Do we even know?
kind of a cool day, though.
It is kind of cool.
Yeah.
But it also means cosmology will evaporate because at that distance we're seeing things that are that old getting born, but if there's nothing there, then the galaxies that a billion years ago were just born, they're now a billion years old.
Right.
In another billion years, they're 2 billion years old. There's nobody new coming in that's just being born.
Mm-hmm.
Gone is cosmology.
Look at that.
I mean, in a theoretical sense of just looking, but in that same sense, it's like telescopes get better, technology gets better. Theoretically, one day in the far future, we start going to these places type shit. And I feel like cosmology just ever expands.
Yeah.
Wow. That is a scary day.
I have it on my calendar.
All right, this is Bill.
This might be the last question, I think.
Okay,
Yeah,
last
yeah.
question. Look, Bill gets the last question. Bill says, "Hi, Dr. Tyson, Lord Nice. This is Bill. I made it easy for Chuck to say, shut up, Bill.
This is how you pronounce Bill.
He says from Bannock, Scotland. And he says, I need some cheering up considering the state of the earth in a
Ooh.
few hundred years, maybe sooner, if he whose name we shall not mention gets his way.
Boom, ba, da, boom.
From now, when humankind has finally turned Mother Earth against us, which species that exists just now would you imagine will pick up the cloak of dominance that we humans held for a few thousand years? Will they be land-based, sky or sea-based, or even amphibious? What is it about the species that leads you to that conclusion? Or do you see a bright future for us and what that future would look like in the event we are still here in 25?
I like how he's like, I need my day brightened up. So, when all the humans inevitably kill each other, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know if you're brightening your day up there, pal, but I can definitely see that you're a cynic. Also, my guess here is Tyson's gonna be like, well, I believe humanity will succeed, but if humanity were to stop existing, let's see.
Ooh. A question that is, I'll say, laced with hope, but yet very dark. Very dark and daunting.
Yes, it's both hopeful and darkful.
Yes.
So, I have some important replies to that.
Go ahead.
So first, there's a book written, forgive me, I don't remember the author. It's called After Man.
After Man.
Something like that.
Okay.
Okay?
And is that like...
What it does is it renders humans extinct, and it looks at other animals to see what would become of them.
Oh, I thought it was a woman who left her...
What do we think would become of other animals? Because because obviously, like, cities and stuff and infrastructure is still here. So, like, what animals take over the infrastructure? What happens? It is a crazy thought to think about.
Husband for a lesbian relationship.
I think bears turn into the Berenstein Bears and just pretty much take up where humanity left off.
After Man. I am so much happier, I can't tell you how much better...
You know how smart they say brown bears? You ever seen Yogi Bear? They're really smart. Bears are smart, bro. Just saying.
It is
With no man.
With no man. Which, by the way, seems to be the consensus. By the way,
Apparently.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway,
So,
After Man.
and so I looked it over. I didn't read every word, but it's highly illustrated. It's intriguing.
It is
Okay.
to think about.
Okay. Now,
Because who would have bet on us?
consider what's the largest animal there ever was,
From what I understand, it is the blue whale.
and it is alive today.
It's alive today.
And what kind of animal is it?
It is a mammal.
Mammal.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know the size of the smallest mammal?
I don't, but I think
It's probably going to be a mammal just because, like, the versatility, right? But which mammal is the question?
it's pretty small.
It can fit inside of like a teaspoon. It's like this big.
Yeah.
It's a marsupial.
Yeah, it's like a little shrew. or
Marsupials are
something like
mammals,
that.
I think.
Yeah, marsupials are mammals.
Yeah. It's some little thing.
Yeah.
Okay, this big and the whale. So mammals have the capacity to not only occupy practically any size range, but practically any place on Earth they can figure out how to live there.
And we are on every place on Earth.
Basically.
We're even...
Well, so are bacteria, but but in terms of animals,
yeah, we're a different kind of bacteria. We're more like a virus. I'm talking human beings.
so unlike
He spit note. Did he lie? He did not lie. Just saying.
reptiles and other cold-blooded creatures, they can't exist
Right.
in cold climates, right? Because they would just freeze and die. But we maintain our body temperature no matter where we are. All right. The reason why I'm saying this is this book said, if that's the case, what's limiting the size of rats?
I don't know.
I'm going to tell you. You ready?
Go ahead.
I could be wrong, but just put it out there.
Cats?
The size of, not New York rats,
Yeah.
okay? The size of the hole they will run into so that you don't harm them.
Really?
Okay? Just think about that.
Yeah.
Go look in the subway. You see rats?
Yeah.
They'll crawl, and there's a hole they go into.
There always is.
There always is.
No matter what rat you're talking about.
There always is.
Right.
There's a hole.
Yeah.
Okay. If humans aren't here, they don't need the hole.
Oof. which is why you get some. They're not rats, but they are part of rodentia in certain parts of the world where they're as big as like
a
a small
capybara.
horse, like a capybara.
The biggest rodent is right.
Right.
Small horse. So, rodents,
It is like a mini donkey.
which are one of the most successful.
I didn't realize capybaras were considered rodents. But yeah, capybaras. Actually a good example of this is my friends. They have guinea pigs, and like I did not realize how big guinea pigs are, and that they're like man-made. So the guinea pigs are very smart. That you can teach them things. Very like crazy to realize that. So it probably would be some kind of rodentia. I could believe that, just because there's also a lot of them. I feel like that's a big part of it. There's a lot of them.
Branches in the tree of life.
Yeah.
For how many they are and how many species there are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? How many species are there in the branch called Homo?
I don't know. But not one. It's Homo sapiens.
Homo sapiens.
We're the only ones left.
Correct.
Because when you say how many species, I was
There were,
trying to
but
think.
we're the only ones left.
Denisovans.
That
and
makes us
Homo erectus
quite
and-
fragile
right.
on the tree of life.
Yeah.
Rodents,
So many of them.
so many of them. Okay, so this book foresees
It is kind of like a bottleneck that worked out in a weird way.
that basically rodents take over. And they become huge. Like people-sized.
Oh,
Like rats that are people-sized.
that's scary.
And they don't, there's nothing to,
And nothing to stop them.
nothing to stop them. Nothing to stop them.
You dirty rat.
And it talks about aquatic creatures.
Right.
What is it? The penguin gets really large or something.
Right.
So when you take away a predator,
Right.
there's no longer a limit on the size of what it is.
Okay.
So
So basically, if we get rid of humans, shit starts to get really big again. I feel like that would make sense. We did low-key hunt all the big shit, like giant sloths and mammoth. Like, if it was extra big, we hunted it to extinction for food early on.
Earth after humans, I picture a natural history museum.
With a bunch of giant rats walking through,
Walking through.
looking at us.
I know. And it's, oh, Mommy, Daddy, what's that? And there's like human skeletons there.
Right.
And say,
Oh, those were called dumbasses. They used to run the earth at one point, sweetie. And then
I was talking about the dinosaurs. They rule the earth.
That's what I mean. It's like, if another animal did take over, because 25, all the infrastructure would still be here. So animals would just be like, what animal would take over the infrastructure and low-key live like humans? I'm going to give you guys, also quick bonus here. Quick bonus, don't always give you guys this, but Smudge Cam. He just looks so cute. Laying there like he's just dead on the ground or something. Sweet little guy. Oh shit. Am I gonna get the camera to set back up properly? Can I do it? Come on. Shimon. Guys, maybe I shouldn't have done Smudge Cam. Fuck. I had it, and then I didn't have it. I swear. I'm really fucking this up right now. I'm not gonna lie. Brother. Brother, please. Brother. It's a crazy way to end the video, guys. Sorry. I'm gonna hold it here for a second. But yeah, that was really cool. I guess that's kind of what happens after humans. We think rats take over. I don't know. Like I said, I think bears go Berenstein bear mode. And then, fuck. I gotta figure out this camera, guys. I think bears go Berenstein bear mode and take everything over, honestly. But it's always interesting hearing from Neil deGrasse Tyson. You know, super smart guy. But as always, if you're watching on the YouTube video after, come check out the stream sometime. Let me know anything else my mom would react to. Drop a sub, and we're about to hit the next one. Thank you.